Sorry, I just walked up and down the stairs. Sit for coffee. Yes. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. I have my iced coffee and I have 2 months worth of things that I haven't updated you on and 2 months worth of favorites. And so let's get on to this video. This is going to be reflections and faves for May and June, because I haven't done a May one. May and June have been quite crazy months, I think, for the whole world in general, as they should be. With everything that's been happening in the world, they should not be just normal months. I took a break from making videos during June. That's why you haven't seen my May favorites, because it just did not feel like the right time to post my usual content, and I just wanted to take that time to take in everything that was happening and to educate myself as much as I could about what was happening. I made a whole video about it, but we all know I am obviously talking about the Black Lives Matter movement, and I've already made a video about it which would be posted before this one, so I will link it down in the little eye above if you want to go watch that. I just shared some resources that I found very useful and that I think might help you in your educational journey. But as I said in that video, while we can all help each other, it is all of our individual responsibility to keep ourselves educated about the topics of racism, white supremacy, and everything that have happened and is happening in the world. In terms of my personal life, I went back to work in May, and that's been crazy and boring at the same time. And I'm gonna say this is a disclaimer: I am very grateful to have a job in these times, because these are very uncertain times. And I am very extremely fortunate that I've been paid during the lockdown and that I am now working and getting money to provide for myself. I am extremely grateful for that. However, it personally feels a little bit too early. I just don't think we've had any resolution with this virus. Like, all of a sudden, yeah, the numbers went down, but there's no cure, there's no prevention really, other than the things that we already have. And all of a sudden everything's opening up. Something just doesn't add up. But still, the lockdown that we're still experiencing to some degree, and the fact that I'm back at work, have made me realise a few things in my personal life. And that is that I hate when things stay in one place and aren't moving forward or backwards, which is really bizarre. I am currently, I hate this, because I am back at work and technically I'm doing things, but my life is stationary and I cannot do anything about it. Like, it's not getting worse, but it's also not going forwards in the direction that I want it to go, and it's just very frustrating. But in the last, couple of months, because I've been thinking about it for a while, I have decided that I'm applying for a master's degree to hopefully start in 2020, but if not 2021. I think I'm just about hitting the mark for the application, so I really need to finish my personal statement today for my main choice uni at least. So that's one thing I have decided as a forwarding step, as a next step in my life. Hello, I'm just hopping on here just to confirm that yes, I did apply for my master's, and yes, I did get in. It was a very quick turnaround and they replied to me within like 3 days, and now I'm just waiting for all my finance stuff to get sorted. But I should be starting doing my degree in October this year, so that's very exciting, and I'm probably gonna make a video about it sometime soon. But yeah, I just thought I'd update you guys on this. Another thing that I have been thinking about, and I am in the process of creating, I don't want to jinx it, it's in the works but it's not a promise. I am working on opening my own small Etsy shop, honestly, for the fun. For the fun. I want to learn some new skills, so I'm learning how to sew, I'm learning how to tie-dye, I'm going to learn how to embroider by hand. Yeah, and I thought I'll start it as a small business. I've always wanted to start my own small business. I mean, an Etsy shop isn't really a small business. Technically, yes and no. But I've always wanted to have that kind of project going on for myself, and I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And I'm already in the process. I already have a name, I already have my social media set up, but that is something that might come closer to next month than now. Aside from that, I haven't really been doing much. I've been, as I say, I've been trying to educate myself, and that is because I want a better world, not just for myself but for everyone around, and that just can't happen when injustice is present. And so this is a very serious thing for me, and that has been the main part of the last 2 months really. honestly, personally in my life, feeling neutral. But to describe how I feel about the whole world, furious, quite honestly. Fucking furious, as we should be. As we fucking should be. Again, I will say go to that video. I'm not just promoting that video because I get anything from it. I'm not getting anything from it. I just think the resources in the description and that one are very useful. I will pop some other stuff in the description down below. Another thing that pissed me off, the Polish election. This is the first Polish election I have ever voted in. I think I could have voted in the last one, but I just didn't know. I didn't care enough. No, I couldn't, because I think the last one happened when I was 17 and therefore I couldn't vote yet. But this was the first election that I have ever voted in, and honestly, I'll be 100% honest with you, not a single candidate was worth my vote. And that makes me so unbelievably sad and disappointed at my country that not a single worthy candidate showed their fucking face. It's just disappointing that those are the people representing a country. Some would say it is what it is. I say I'm fucking furious. We'll see what it is. Either way, I'm not gonna be happy. It just is. We're gonna wait another 5 years then. But yeah, I think this is really all I have to say as a reflection part of the last 2 or so months, you know. So to bullet point it, really, the world is pissing me off, you know. I think all countries at the moment are in fucking shambles, unless they're in New Zealand, because apparently they have an incredible leader and I want to move. You know, the world is, I'm thinking about doing uni again because apparently I'm not done, and I'm thinking about opening a small business because quite frankly I'm bored of life right now. And that gives me something to do and it teaches me new skills. But I do need to get a new sewing machine, because that tiny thing that I have here, while it's cute as shit, it ain't exactly functional. But that will come next month. In terms of my favorites at the moment, I have a few bits and bobs there. As per usual, I have some bits and bob of clothing and makeup and stuff like that, and music. So let's get on with that. So for my first favorite is actually a pair of shoes. So Primark has opened up during this month, and because I'm a sucker for some shopping, on one of my days off we went and checked out what they had, mostly because I needed some bits and bobs, some new underwear, some socks, because I keep losing my socks. But I ended up buying myself a pair of really nice flats that opened back, square backed. Yeah, I bought myself some flats for work because I didn't have any summer shoes for work. I only wore boots and it's getting way too hot for boots, so I needed a pair of flats, and they were £8, and honestly I'm getting me some in all sorts of different colors because they are the comfiest shit ever. I think they're a good price, very well made for Primark especially. Super comfy, would recommend. Speaking of being environmentally friendly, for context, I'm trying to be a little bit more environmentally friendly, hence me mentioning speaking of being environmentally friendly, even though I didn't say anything about it because I cut it out because it was irrelevant, but now I'm realizing what it was there. Moving on. I managed to get myself this cup. It is a metal cup with a vacuum seal lid, and you can close it and you can have hot or cold drinks. I use it for my iced coffee. It is from green steel. It has the little beast written on it, and you can get it in this size and a bigger size. I'll enter the photo somewhere here. Bethany messaged me when she got hers because she had a discount code, and I actually was in the market for one because I was sick and tired of buying coffees, and also Costa by my work is closed, so I cannot buy myself my morning coffee nowadays. But this was a really good deal. I think this was around 20 quid more or less, and it came with 2 straws, one which was like this, that might actually be this straw, one which was straight and a bit thicker, and then a cleaner, which I think is an incredible deal when it comes to cups, and I use it every single day, and this fucker holds the temperature inside it for so long, to the point where I've had days at work where I've left my coffee on the side, and this is always a little bit opened because I always put a straw in there, and the ice has still been there 6 hours later. So it is the shit. It is the shit. And I'm very thankful that I have it, because now I can bring a coffee every day in the morning, and I also don't have to use plastic cups whenever I go and get a coffee. So I'm very happy with this purchase. The next one is a beauty favourite, and it's technically 2 favourites, but I'm going to do them together, and they are the Duo Lash Glue and they're Girls with Attitudes eyelashes. So let's start with the lash glue. I have always been using the lash glue that came with my lashes, and boy was I mistaken. I know this isn't the best lash glue, but this is definitely an upgrade from the ones that come in the pack. So I'm happy with that purchase, and they really do stay on, and it really does keep your lashes on all day, unless you're crying, which sometimes my hair waters, in which case it will fling open. But for the most part, it's better than the ones in the pack. The lashes are the lashes I wear every single day, and I have been for a couple of months now. They're the ones I'm wearing right now as well. They're lovely lashes, super easy to apply, super affordable, and they just don't look too much. Like, if you look at me now, you just think, like, yeah, obviously you can probably see that I'm wearing falsies, but they don't look super unnatural, which I really appreciate. And I mean, they're only £3, and I just can't recommend them enough. They're lovely. They're just lovely. The next one's another beauty fave, and it is the NYX Suede lipstick in the shade Stockholm. Now, I had the same shade in the soft matte lip creme. I always loved it, but for some reason I stopped using it, and I ended up buying the same one in an actual real lipstick. And I actually prefer it in a normal lipstick. I don't know why, but I love it. It was around £8, I think, but I bought it in a 2 for 3 when I was buying the lash glue, and I really enjoy it. I really like it. I think it's a really nice natural nude. I'm not wearing it right now. I'm wearing London from the soft matte lip creme. I really like the formula of this. It stays on really well, but it's comfortable. I don't know why I haven't tried the suede lipsticks before. Don't know what happened there, but I'm definitely going to be trying them again. But my last two favorites for this video, and this is becoming quite a theme, are vinyl records, and one of which is Youngblood by 5 Seconds of Summer. And I've loved this album since it came out. I've loved it for ages. I just never got the vinyl for some reason, but I do now, and it's my baby, and I love her. And the last one, and look, after watching the Watermelon Sugar video, I was pushed over the edge, and I was like, there's no way, there is no way, I need to get it. And therefore I got Fine Line by Harry Styles. And little did I know that it came with a massive poster of him. I didn't know that. I was very surprised. I'm very thankful to the gods that have sent me that poster, even though I'm not going to pop it anywhere. It's going to stay in here. But both of those albums are just incredible, and I can't recommend them enough. Not that everyone hasn't heard of them already, but can't recommend enough. That would be it for my reflections and fave for May and June. That's all that happened in May and June in my life personally. As I already said earlier, I'm going to leave some more useful resources in the description down below, but if you want to check the video I did last time and check out the description of that one, absolutely do. I'll leave a link below, and I'll leave a link in the eye now as well. But yeah, I hope you had a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, do give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, do subscribe. I'd really appreciate having you here. Bye.